Akademiks can't ride no wave.
Now, I want to get into a few things. Now, I did get alerted that there is some dossier that, they thought the big reveal was Akademiks is number one on the media list again. By the way, I'm number one by a mile. I'm not close with you niggas. None of y'all. Listen, whoever it fits, just hold that shot and return it if you want. But I'm speaking as if it's a reason why I'm numero uno. And if the shot don't apply to you, it's okay. You ducked. You missed. It's fine. It wasn't intended for you anyway. But I gotta pop my shit a little bit because this is seeming a lot odd. So cool. So there's whatever happening. Now, let me be very clear. This is nothing that is legal. This is nothing that is, someone's going to jail. This is people who are envious, who are losers, who basically think that since they can't control certain people in independent media, those people must be controlled by someone else. You know why? Because historically, hip-hop media has been bought out and paid for, and usually you're working on some big network that has an agenda. So they believe if there's a new nigga that's popping his shit, doing his thing, number one, he got to get paid out too. They can't believe that despite their best attempt to kill Drake's career in 2 years ago, they teamed up. All the media personalities defected. We got him. This was not by chance. This was concerted. 2 years later, they're looking up today, and he is making them cry. They're like, how the fuck does he got all these goddamn records? It's not that good. Not gonna lie. I heard all type of things they said about Nicki. They said Nicki is batshit crazy. Nicki just don't. And by the way, I'm not a big fan of Nicki either because we know we've had our issues, but I'm realizing some of the same tactics is happening to some of the same people, and we still can't figure who's doing it. How are we fighting an invisible enemy? How? We're fighting an invisible enemy, yet we still always see mouthpieces that represent the enemy, but they're not the enemy. It's kind of, I'm confused. So, let me start rolling out some receipts. Now, some of these people, I realize that, I got to learn how to, I've been asking God to help me get past this pettiness in my life where I don't try to attack every single person that says something about me, but I don't like duck and phase. That's not my thing. I try to, at least I go around with you. Maybe I don't go 10 rounds, but if you want one round with Big Ak, everybody's gotten it at one point. You could get it. I'm just not going to make your career by continually going at you. So this is like irrelevant guy, right? This guy name is Jeremy Hecht. He is not to be focused on. He's a mouthpiece for what I'm telling you is happening. So this guy had tweeted out that Drake should denounce getting posted by the TikTok account of the White House. I said, what are you talking about? That doesn't happen. Why would a rapper have to denounce that? Politics or not. Casey Wasserman, who was in the Epstein files, basically a bunch of their big acts left because he was running their agency. Kendrick's over there. Kendrick didn't say anything. Still on there. No one, at least I'm not saying he got denounced. Well, I think he should denounce if he's going to be in your mindset, which you got to denounce and act like you're whatever. The White House gets a TikTok account. This is the White House that's ran by the administration of Trump. One of the first songs or the first TikToks they post, they use a Kendrick Lamar song. Kendrick Lamar has never responded, has never co-signed, nor has he ever denounced it. No one required that of him. But these days, after Drake has defeated the 50v1, because it is more than 20v1, right? I've been streaming. I've been watching all these guys trying to contort their views of, we weren't hating. Yes, you niggas was. Y'all always hating. Not all y'all got egg on your face. Now y'all want to have these different discussions. Shut the fuck up. You're on the wrong side of history yet again. Shut up. It's no fucking coincidence that all of y'all basically were anti-Drake, and when we look up at the niggas who run media, it's me looking down on y'all like Drake looked down on the rest of hip-hop. Facts. Y'all were just a bunch of hating ass losers. That's what happened. Not holding punches. Facts. Now y'all all trying to, oh my God. Yeah, I was like laughing at y'all like, bruv, you see with me, like, I don't care if a nigga winning or not. If I'm hating throughout. But it's okay. Y'all come back in. Okay? Y'all come back in. So, this guy, and I'm telling you, he's a mouthpiece for what's happening. If you're a fan of Drake, I'm telling you, there's a smear campaign going on currently. They want to paint Drake as being an anti-black, MAGA-funded guy who is using all these nefarious means of you liking him. And let me explain that a little bit more. Influencing media that you would like him, which means he's doing things to make sure he's all over your timeline. He's not that popular. He's getting funded, that's why. Now, this sounds retarded, because it is. But this is the theory, and I gotta point out the mouthpieces. I have to. Because when I hit a brick wall in figuring out what this is, we're all gonna figure it out together. Okay? So this guy's a mouthpiece for the people in that theory. By the way, if you're a Nicki fan, pay attention. And I keep saying, I've gotten pictures. Supposedly they have private investigators outside niggas' homes. I wouldn't be surprised if they have pictures of Nicki, this, damn third. And by the way, I hear there are rumors circulating regarding her. I will stay out of it, but don't be surprised if they start dropping some stuff trying to take her down. This is a nasty, nasty game. Nasty. So, when he said that Drake should denounce it, I was like, this dick sucker who thought Drake was done. This is a distinct conversation. I'll share a little bit. I hate when I have to gotta tell you some shit. I talked to me and Drake reasoning one day, and I told Drake, because he's a thinker, man. We go back and forth sometimes, and I said to him, which he agreed. And he said, "Yo, bro, I had to save that because you're right about that." I said, I said to him, dog, you realize that these guys, and this was during the thing, I said, you realize that these guys, especially when they're trying to break news early, they're like, oh, this is going to happen on the album. Oh, it's going to be like this. It's not that they want you to win. They want to put you in a situation that you can't win. It's either you didn't rap enough, you rap too much. It's either that you're stuck in 2024 or 2026, you're scared to acknowledge what happened. You can't win. The only way you can win with them, you got to stand on one toe, do 10 twirls, walk across a tightrope, and basically do 3 backflips and not die. You can't win. These guys are telling you things because they want you to fucking lose. You think these guys really want like Drake to be good? They're like, oh, he doesn't grow. And they give you something like, well, why is he so obsessed? He's still playing victim. You can't win. You got that, and he agrees. Let me just double down and do what I'm doing. Fuck with me, I fuck with my fans. That's it. Let's do that. Can't win with some of these guys. Right? These guys are perpetually on the losing side. Let me tell you what I know I'm about to get into receipts, but let me tell you what's going on in hip hop media. The championship just happened. We're at the parade. And it's all the haters that's trying to go grab the trophy like they were a part of the supporting getting to this point. This is why we got to tell them, keep your dick riding ass at the back. We're not saying you can't like it, but let's not act like you were right at all. I heard these guys, oh, Drake's going to sell 50K. What? Oh, nah, I think he's done. I think it's a wrap. Huh? They're all changing it up now. Hey, you're on the wrong side of history. We don't forget, it's okay for you to like the project, but let's keep reminding you that you're probably not that well trusted with projecting into the future because you were wrong about everything. Okay, we just want to put that in there. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So let me play what this mouthpiece is saying after I told him Drake does not need to respond to the White House using his music. He doesn't need to approve it, nor he doesn't need to disapprove it. It's not about Drake. It's just any artist. This is what he says.
I'm off from scarfing down Cheetos or gargling on his favorite rapper's meat to reply to my tweet that now has over 2 million views. I'm gonna get back to Ak in about 20 seconds, but let me back up first. When Drake's Iceman album dropped, the White House posted this. Then a couple days later, they posted this video calling Trump the Iceman. So I tweeted this. White House has now made 2 promos using Drake's album, which he hasn't denounced yet, but they thought we were crazy for saying Iceman is a tone-deaf album title in this climate. Akademiks responded super rationally with this. Now, I wasn't shocked that Ak was triggered. He has been caping for his daddy for years. And not only that, but I did some digging. I have some sources too, Ak, and I know that you're getting paid by the head of Truth Social. So I know why you jumped so quickly and aggressively on that tweet, and I know where your opinion's coming from. I also know that your opinion on music isn't from you either because you're getting paid by every label. But maybe that's for another video. But this wasn't just about them using a song. When you align yourself with people like this, or this, or this, and call your album this, when this is happening, with an album cover that has this sign, that also kind of looks like this sign.
The Michael Jackson glove. That's throwing up the 6.
You can't be shocked when they do this. I don't think Drake's intention was any of this. Drake even said this on his album. But if that's not something that you want to be associated with, then just say something. That was my only point. Ak thinks that you don't have to denounce anything, but that's because it's something he's aligned with. For some of the biggest artists and celebrities in the world, it was as easy as this. Or this. Or this. And even this. Oh, and Ak, you might want to do some history on the word woke, because I don't think you're using it right. But that's for another video. Iceman's gonna sell incredible numbers. Pour up some Henny. You can go back to arguing with women online like you usually do. Oh, I almost forgot. Congrats on your new OVO chain. I know you're going to take great care of it. You earned it. I'm happy.
Okay, so he made that. I responded by saying, brother, you know what? Yo, y'all hip-hop niggas, y'all hip-hop media niggas, I'm going to start talking to y'all disrespectful. Because I get it. Y'all beneath my feet at this point. But, bro, I got here by working hard and doing what I did. Like, man, y'all niggas got to stop thinking that y'all about to just jump to this top of this totem pole and it's going to be just off of hate or whatever you got going on. So anyway, I said I had $100,000 if the dude could prove, because he said I'm getting paid by the head of Truth Social. That's what he said, right? I'm getting paid by the head of Truth Social. Okay. So I said I got $100,000 if you could prove me that I'm getting paid by it, right? I'm very open with how I do business. I do business with music record labels for promotion for songs on the platforms that, whether we have an Instagram or, you know, we're just tweeting out or something like, yo, this album's coming out. Yeah, that's kind of normal. Everybody does promo. To put in perspective, they did a show with Hip Hop DX and Uprocks. They do promo, which means if a record label went to them with like $50,000 saying we want to promote this new whatever Yeet album, they're going to put a fucking Yeet pop-up in the video no matter what. That's how it goes. It's promo. It is, everybody does it, right? If you talk about the Breakfast Club, there's a promo every 3 to 4 minutes. That's what happens. If you go listen to Joe Budden podcast, there's a promo when they're like Prize Picks or whoever the hell they're reading for. That's normal. So me, I'm honest about what I do. Like, there's no like hiding it. You get what I'm saying? Like, who am I hiding it from? Actually, if anybody would be honest, I'm the first one to actually start admitting what the game is. It just is what it is. Like, a lot record labels, they spend promo money to get visibility. They can't pay for your opinion, but they could pay to say, hey, this album's coming out. Okay. This dude puts up a video today, and I keep saying, let's not focus on him. He's a mouthpiece for the people who I told you about 10, 20 minutes ago. Why do I say that? He's a mouthpiece because what he's referencing is supposedly this dossier, right? And I got the confirmation that he's referencing this dossier that has the pictures of people who they claim have worked for me, from Nicki. I don't know if they got Drake, like, random. I'm pretty sure Drake ain't walking outside of his house, but they got pictures and all type of private investigative stuff of looking into the lives of all these people. I guess my life is such an open book. Maybe they got a PR on me too. I don't know. But this is what he is referencing. And apparently in this like dossier, they're saying that Akademiks is funded by Truth Social, as along with they're saying that Drake. And that's why they said Drake and the MAGA thing. And that's why they would say with Nicki. So I said I got 100,000 because I know what I do and I know what I don't do. So I said, show me the proof. Watch this. And before we get into this, right, we have to go through these we got to go through all of these names on here because these names are also in this mix, right? So when I'm talking about these people, that's why I said he's just a face, but he represents these media people who are aligned against all of us, whether it's Drake, me, Nicki, Aiden, whatever. Everybody co-signing it, they're with it too. DJ Head, Old Man Ebro, who the fuck is this? Rosenberg. Well, obviously, this is irrelevance. It's everybody we've crossed over, dunked on 50 times. So they're in it, but everybody else who's been getting belt to ass by Big Ack and the coalition over here, it is what it is. So now, let's listen to him when he said he had proof, okay?
DJ Akademiks says that he has $100,000 for me if I can prove that he was.
Now, I'm going to stop here too, because I'm done talking to any of you niggas. I'm going to start talking to y'all with straight disrespect, and now we're going to be on the offensive. When I start posting y'all mamas, y'all kids, because you know I do all that too, right? You know, that's my forte. When I start doing that, because if y'all sending me pictures of, oh, this is granddaddy's crib, when I start doing that, so let's be clear. The gloves is off with all you media niggas. Any media nigga, I will disprove this today. But after today, I'm not doing verbal babble with y'all no more. I'm going to do what Act does best. So, let me just play.
Was being paid by the head of Truth Social.
Jeremy, I got 100. Oh, and this is the thing too. I was so confident I didn't even make a bet. I should make a bet. I should have made a bet where you have to pay me. Because in reality, obviously you don't got 100,000. Never mind. Let me keep going. $1,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky sent a payment to Livingston Allen for $8,804. And another one on December 23rd, 2025 for $1,234. That's almost $10K. Technically, that's only a tenth of what you would owe me. I won't put it on screen, but you can go double check the PayPal app. Now I know you want to act all confused and Google it.
Head of Truth. Listen, who's this person? It's ran by who?
But you know this man very well since he and others have been paying you for your Rumble deal since 2023, which is public information. And with these unstated transfers, who knows what else he was paying you to say. You can DM me for my Zelle info. Although since you said that you could basically be paid off by anyone, any politician, any party.
If a politician comes and says, Ack, I got 50,000. Okay, so let's get to the expose. And this is what I'm telling you. DJ Head, Ebro, y'all niggas can eat a dick straight up. Anybody who's behind whatever it is, like, oh, we think we got the info on Ack and Drake and Nicki and we got this, whatever. So let me disprove this fuck nigga real quick. I'm going to put it up there once again. Remember, he says I'm getting paid by Truth Social because they want to paint me as MAGA. They want to paint, who else? They want to paint Drake as MAGA and obviously Nicki, right? That's their new thing. So that's the new smear campaign that they're sending around this document that has private investigator info about Nicki Minaj. Supposedly she's at her crib and people are taking pictures for whatever reason of people that work for me, and they're alleging whatever with Drake, claiming that they have proof of Drake's like financial, like what? Anyway, listen to what this guy is saying.
DJ Akademiks says that he has $100,000 for me if I can prove that he was being paid by the head of Truth Social.
Cool. Jeremy, I got $100,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky sent a payment to Livingston Allen for $8,804. And another one on December 23rd, 2025 for $1,234. That's almost $10K. Technically, that's only a tenth of what you would owe me.
Okay, now the reason why I'm getting so nasty with these guys is because they're liars and they would never tell the truth even if their life depended on it. I'm shitting on the entire... Ebro, I was a kid listening to you and now you're my fucking son, you fucking bum. So I talk to you niggas like that. I used to be going to school listening to y'all on the radio, nigga, and now I piss on wherever the fuck y'all are at. Y'all gotta tune into me, nigga. So that's how I'm carrying it. Period. Now this bum, let's go back to what he said. He said I took 2 payments from the guy who's the head of Truth Social. Now he says the name, which helps us out a lot. Now, could we Google this person's name? He says the name Chris Pavlovsky. This is Chris Pavlovsky. He's a Canadian technology entrepreneur. known for founding the video platform Rumble. He said, remember, he said, I'm funded by the right wing. He names 2 payments from Chris Pavlovsky. Now, granted, you know I'm on Rumble right now. So you could probably already guess where the payment was for. You could probably guess, but hip-hop media is so down bad. I've been giving them belt to ass, literally. They can't get a win. You have a fucking dweeb editing songs like, I gotta edit off the disses. They can't do nothing with me. I'm giving them all belt. You say my name, I'm violating. I got them all. Yo, I got them all. Yo, they're sitting on their hands. I'm telling you how I've been giving it up. I didn't get to the spot I'm at being nice. I gave them belt, 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 belt. So now they're making up lies. I'm giving the belt show. That's, I know, when I met with Drake after, when I said, oh, listen, man. I said, I hope the album, this before, I said, I hope you giving these rap niggas belt, because I'm giving these media niggas belt. All of them. Straight up, belt. Belt. Not over here like, oh, nigga, I ain't no team with no niggas. I'm giving y'all belt. That's how I'm carrying it, belt. If you a media nigga, when I get on this mic, belt. Straight up. Niggas can't fuck with me. All of y'all is getting belt. Straight up. I don't care what format you do. I don't care. Whatever you got going on. Hip hop, I'm prepared to give the belt. I came here with the buckle. So I know y'all can't fuck with me. I know y'all can't fuck with me. That's Big Act, nigga, not the little one. I know y'all can't fuck with me. Impossible. Y'all should have called me like back in like 2017. I had to still get my big boy rims under me. I had to really, come on now. But in 2026, yo, 2026, they could team up. They could do a fusion dance. They can't do nothing with me. I'm telling you. And whoever who feel away, try it. So, you heard the boy. And the only reason why I'm this animated is because when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Their whole thing, they got a dossier where they're sending around pictures. They trying to intimidate people. Oh, you got pictures of who? What? Oh, you got the financial stuff? What? Oh, word? So let me put my proof up. He said I'm getting paid by the head of True Social. I want to play it again that is fresh in your mind, that you don't think I did like some type of magic trick. Let's hear the payments.
DJ Akademiks took some time off from scarfing down Cheetos or gargling on his favorite rapper's meat to reply to my tweet that now has over 2 million views. I'm going to get back to Ak in about 20 seconds, but let me back up first. When Drake's Iceman album dropped, the White House posted this. Then a couple days later, they posted this video calling Trump the Iceman. So I tweeted this. White House has now made 2 promos using Drake's album, which he hasn't denounced yet, but they thought we were crazy for saying Iceman is a tone-deaf album title in this climate. Akademiks responded super rationally with this. Now, I wasn't shocked that Ak was triggered. He has been caping for his daddy for years. And not only that, but I did some digging. I have some sources too.
I gave him all a belt, man.
Ak, and I know that you're getting paid by the head of Truth Social. So I know why you jumped so quickly and aggressively on that tweet, and I know...
Oh, no. I gotta play the receipts tweet. That's what I gotta play.
DJ Snackademic says that he has $100,000 for me if I can prove that he was being paid by the head of True Social.
Jeremy, remember, head of True Social. I got $100,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky sent a payment to...
I'm gonna tell you how it's intellectual dishonest.
Livingston Allen for $8,804.
Y'all can't do nothing with me. 8,804? This is politics? It's my fucking streaming, you bum ass nigga. I fucking work my ass off, which you bum ass niggas don't do. I sit here, stream on 15 platforms, and if I get what I deserve way more than $8,000 from motherfucking Rumble. That's a fact. Look, the custom note. Thank you for using Rumble. Note from, hold on. It says from Rumble Canada. Hold on. What date did he say? November 14. Rumble. Thanks for using Rumble. They're accusing me of, because I stream on Rumble, I am now some, bruv, come on, bruh. Yes, Rumble is a Canadian company. They're saying this is a propaganda pay. They're saying this is a propaganda pay. Bruv, I forgot. I don't even like me looking at money that Rumble sent me. So I was like, what? So I went in the ship like, what the fuck? Oh, they're talking about Rumble. Rumble paid me. It didn't say Rumble paid you for Trump. By the way, here's the funny thing. The account that sends me the money is Rumble's account. It's not Chris Pavlovsky, who is the CEO and the founder. So that's the funny part. I'm like, huh? But let me continue.
And another one on December 23rd, 2025 for $1,234.
Chat. 1,233 on December 23rd. I want you to read exactly what this says. Rumble. Chat, this is from donations that y'all have sent me. This is from whatever little thing that have came up on Rumble that is streaming revenue for either that week, maybe that whatever, maybe a particular stream. That's my little Rumble money, $1,000. Actually, I'm a little bit embarrassed because getting paid $1,000 on Rumble, shit, that's why we over. No, I'm playing. Love you, Rumble. But, yes, it's our payment for, or our cash out for like, it was a week or something of the sort. It's not that much, but it's nothing to do with politics. It's me streaming. We actually did a 30 for 30 that week or that month. You literally see it. It says, thank you for using Rumble. Like, Rumble is a publicly traded company. Its financials are open. So you could have found this transaction somewhere in their files that they have put out that you could have tracked it back. But these people, they think that Rumble is a political outlet. Now, here's the thing too, which if we're talking about intellectual dishonesty, and this is why I say I gotta take the gloves off of these niggas.
Makes sense that he.
Okay, so I already debunked it. So the nigga is calling my Rumble paycheck, right? $10,000 from Rumble. He's calling that, right? He's calling my Rumble paycheck political propaganda money. Come on, bruv. All right. But let's keep hearing.
If I can prove that he was being paid by the head of Truth Social.
Jeremy, I got $100,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky.
Okay. Now, I want to once again prove my point how this is why let me tell you this. Complex, if I'm not number one on y'all hip-hop media list next year, I need a three-peat. Straight up. Because these niggas is ass. I'm giving him bell too. Look, the same article he used, let's not be a fucking moron and just skip past it. Let's not skim through it. Let's go click on it, right? Let's click on it. It's a Forbes article. Is this the same article? It's the same article. I want to show you how much of a liar these guys are. They're liars. Scroll down. Matter of fact, I'll hit you with a control. This is a Forbes article. This exists. Okay? Here we go. Remember he said, look, in 2021, by the way, I got nothing to do with what Chris got going on with Trump. But whatever. In 2021, Chris Pavlovsky drafted in a small cohort of technologists and Trump loyalists that created Trump's Truth Social. Pavlovsky was offered the role of Truth Social CEO, but he turned it down. So even the article he's trying to use to say this guy's the head of Truth Social, which he's not. The guy's the head of Rumble. He's not the head of Truth Social. He's the head of Rumble. But even if he's trying to lie, if he read his own article that he posted, look, he used this article. I'm reading from this article. It said he was offered the job and he turned it down. So basically, what have we learned here, people? And this is why I said I got to take the gloves off for these hip-hop niggas. The gloves is off. Because it's one thing when y'all are getting belt from me fairly, and you don't got to play fair back with me. It's another thing when you're trying to, get these little propaganda, but y'all voice is too weak. Y'all can't get no propaganda going on. That's been the biggest problem. They claim that whatever academics say, they claim Nicki got the barb, she's undefeatable, and they're wondering why Drake is so popular, like they didn't know he's the biggest rapper, or whatever. And they claim that Aiden Ross must be gaming the system, right? They're saying we're all gaming the system and we're using politics money. Fine. Even if that was y'all thinking, y'all trying to spread this like propaganda of, oh, these guys or whatever. It's another level when you guys are trying to prey upon the lack of knowledge or the lack of research or the belief that fans might have in you or your platform to not even put out the truth. You said the guy's the head of Truth Social. It says in 2021, he was offered the role. He turned it down. You said that I was paid by the head of Truth Social. I have showed you I got paid from Rumble Canada. Rumble Canada. And I keep saying, I don't know if you guys know, Chris Pavlovsky is from Canada. He's a Canadian-born citizen. I think from Vancouver or something. I don't know. Rumble originated from Canada. It is also an American company, but it originated from Canada, which also goes into disprove what niggas is saying. If you think it's some political shit, why would the Canadian company give a fuck about politics like that? But whatever. You realize these guys are just disingenuous to the core. Then they're saying, oh, this is about politics and Trump. Trump got elected in 24. What's happening a couple months ago in 25? That there would be political propaganda that needs to be pushed. What? The point of the matter is that these guys are just lying. And I want to just say for the people, I'm going to fight them in a way I could meet fire with even more fire. I got this. This has been up my wheelhouse for the longest. This is my specialty, okay? You know that kidnapping movie when I'm like, yo, I got a special set of skills. I got a special set of skills too. Don't you worry. I got the names down and just trust and believe. Nothing is off limits. You know how I get down. Nothing. So it's all good. I got all y'all names on it, and trust me, I've authorized it. I could print it, press it, I authorize. Because there's sometimes shit's going on, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I've told the team, if you catch him lacking, bomb it. I don't even need to approve it. Just run it. It's all good. Run it. Whatever it is, run it. Wartime, nigga. Listen, I'll be the Joker. Let this be Gotham City. All right? Let's see when everybody's shit is out there, and maybe when we're twisting some truths around too. Maybe see how you like it. Anyway, the point is this. I severely took this as an act of war. Honestly. These guys are intentionally lying. They're making up things that are not true. I've came here. I've literally proved it. They're calling. They claim that I got funds that are politically motivated from Truth Social when the guy who owns the company that is paying me doesn't work for Truth Social. He works for Rumble, and I'm earning money on Rumble at this moment. The same thing. So now these guys who are jealous of, I don't know what they got going on in their lives. They jealous of me. They jealous of Drake. They jealous of Nicki. I don't know if they're not living. Well, they're fired. The guy who just said this, he's fired. He's unemployed. So I get why he's saying it. They're probably saying, how does Ak have this, Ak have that? Listen, start going to work, you lazy fucking bum. All of y'all. Get some talent. Adapt to the times. Stop getting belt by me. And perhaps when you look up there and maybe whatever you're jealous of, you don't have to sit back and make up lies that are easily debunkable. What do you think I wasn't going to put? My nigga, I'm like an open book. You think I was going to put the fucking receipt up? I thought you were just lying, period. Then I realized, oh, you found it through Rumble's thing, but what do you think? I wouldn't show you the actual receipt? It's on PayPal. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me where it is at. Thank you for using Rumble. Thank you for using Rumble. Chat. We're in a very evil time with some very nasty people. We have to go to war with them. There's no more Mr. Nice Guy. We can't sit back, because here's the thing. They feel like we're in the position of being number one, so they just keep throwing rocks at the stone, hoping that something will go their way. You can't be the person that's turned the other cheek. We're not J. Cole. We're not J. Cole at all. Okay? It is at the point, okay, fine. You know, Jeremy, I would love to figure out what you got paid. I might have some sources on that too. Matter of fact, I might have sources on a lot of you niggas. Because I'm usually the bury the shit when it comes to your counterparts, because let's not do mudslinging. But I love mudslinging. That's my favorite type of thing. So, the warning has been issued. I suspect in the next coming weeks, we'll have some favorable results, right? All right, chat. Let's get to it. The belt show will never die, man. All right. That was a good spicy way to start this bitch up. Chat, they can't do nothing with us. They can't do nothing with us, man. It's been torture. It's been frustrating for these guys. And Lauren LaRosa, I heard you got a dossier. You might as well send it over here. If you got info on me and you not sharing the info, you op too. The fuck we talking about? You think like you gonna have you got secret pictures? And the Barbs, y'all got to get at these motherfuckers. If they got secret pictures of everybody and financial docs and whatever, you got to get at these motherfuckers. Like, wait, you got pictures of people walking in their yard? Can't play nice to those people. Anyway.